All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to YouTube's favorite variety channel. It's your boy, Kevin. Today, we're opening my first submission to SGC. Today is May 28th, 2024. These were submitted on the 6th. I did the paperwork on the 5th, which was a Sunday. Put them in the mail priority on May 6th. So roughly 23 calendar days turnaround, 17 business. So keep that in mind if you are planning on going out in town or whatever have you. So first thing I want to notice, I send a lot through the post office and I get a lot through the post office. I've never had a box that was dinged up like this. Hopefully their packaging is as good or better than mine. Can't be better, probably as good. Let's see. So we're going to open this up. I also sent on the same day out to Tag, and they're not here yet, but that's because my FedEx guy is on vacation. So his stand-in is here. I did see him in the neighborhood though. So, and that shipment is on that truck. So that's that. So we open it up. Decent Walmart void fill. Nothing special, nothing horrible. Okay, you know what? That's good to know. Box in a box. So even with the dents, I mean, there was little chance that the corners would be affected or the corners outside would affect this box inside. So that's good to know. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Worth noting, no other paperwork in that box. So there might be paperwork in here. If there's not a big deal because their website is actually pretty solid, as is Tag. Very easy to track your orders and see what's going on. Okay, so no paperwork, but we do have rubber bands, and I'm good with no paperwork. It gets tossed anyway. Same thing when I get something from eBay. You're selling me $1 card, spending 70 cents to ship it, and you're going to print off a little inventory list. Dude, save your time and your money. Nobody cares about that stuff until that one guy. Oh, there's the invoice. So we do. It's just on the bottom. Yeah, and we already see not off to a great start. Oh, also, it's worth noting. So when I sent these in, since this was my first submission, this was more or less about just cards that I had around. I looked at them, guessed what they might be. Of course, the paperwork where I wrote down all those guesses is gone. But this was more about testing out their service and seeing what I got rather than, oh, I'm going to send in a Sambui rookie card and become a trillionaire tomorrow. So that's not what happened. Let's, you know what? We'll flip them over. We already saw Sambui, so we'll start with him. And also worth noting, each slab is in its own perfectly fitted team bag. And I can't find for the life of me. I go on eBay and type in, you know, such and such company rated team bags. Then I get here and none of the slabs fit, whether it's PSA, BGS, or I think those are the only two that I bought specifically for graded slabs. But either way, they never fit. If you know what size these are specifically, I guess I could measure them. Either way, 8 for this card really isn't bad. There is some, I mean, to the naked eye, not even close or under a microscope, some staining. So I'm not upset about that at all. What is kind of annoying due to that staining, I mean, the corners of this card, for it being, I mean, we're closing in on 40 years. The corners were pretty good. There's a little ding there. That was not there when I sent it because I had 2 Sambois. The corners on this one were better than the other one. I might have sent the other one to Tag. I can't remember. It might still be in a box. Either way, let's move on. Next, got the captain. 9. Now, all right. Not too upset about that. This was out of a quarter box at the card store. See, my backlight is. Some of these are going PC. The rest are going to be going up on the website. There we go. Shohei 10 metallic holiday. Looks nice in person too. Let me try to get the glare off. Sorry. I'm sitting here staring down with a big cheese grin on my face while you're trying to figure out why your eyes are hurting you. And interestingly, this one's not in a bag. I guess we ran out of bags because the rest of them are not in bags either. Does that mean the rest are all going to be 10s? No, it doesn't. So here's a 2010 Mickey Mantle, 8.5. This one I honestly thought would have gone higher. And that's the cool thing about Tag. I cheated on 2 of them. I needed to know what I was getting graded on 2 of those cards. So I looked up on their website, and there's going to be a video for that. Don't worry. But this one I thought was, oh, now I see there's a little scuff under the top's symbol. Little corner ding. I might not have caught that. Then again, I mean, I can see it with my eyes looking. I can also look up on my screen and see it. We're not zoomed in. Oh, all right. Let's leave the Pele card off to the side. I bought that specifically to do this. I think it was going to be a 10. We're going to find out. It's probably like a 4. Le Magnifique. This is a beautiful card. Not as beautiful as the autographed card that I had of him that I gifted to someone else who didn't appreciate it as much as I did. Either way, can you imagine the kind of career Mario would have had if he didn't get hurt or sick? Sick being the bigger one. I wonder the same thing about Tiger Woods. Those are the two athletes I wonder most about. Third, not far off, Josh Hamilton. Saddest thing in life is wasted talent. All right, so this next card, I'm going to point out I'm not a Ranger fan at all. I'm a Islander fan. Cried in 94 when they lifted the cup specifically because of this guy. However, my mailman is a diehard Ranger fan. He took the first couple days off of, what are we in right now? The conference finals. And I didn't get to talk to him today. Somebody else signed for it when he was here, but I'm pretty sure he went down to the Garden because those were both in town. We live about an hour and a half on a train. 9, nice. And that's going to be a gift to him because I get a ton of cards in the mail and he does a great job. He always has a smile on his face. And I believe this should still come in under the legal limit. You're allowed to gift a federal employee like $20 per year or $50 per household, some weird, stupid rule. But either way, no matter how you rack it up, that is a pretty card. And you know what? I spent a lot of my youth hating on Mark Messier. I see it much differently as an adult. The dude was talented, very skilled player, and good for the fans. Marc-Andre Fleury coming up next, 9. Little disappointing. But then again, and you know what? In my defense, one, I'm looking down at the card instead of at the screen where I should be looking when I'm flashing these. But I do see a minor imperfection down here. I've gotten much better in this time since I sent these out. You think, well, why didn't you just wait? Because I can't. So there's some 9s. So far, the money's not coming back. Gretzky. If this is a 10, it's still probably only worth $20, but this is personal collection anyway. Oh, it is a 10. Oh. Nice. I have an autographed Gretzky card that I sent away back in the day. I don't know if kids still do this, but my friend and I, Eric, we would lay there on like a rainy day, just have our cards out, and we had a list of all the different arenas addresses, and you could just write like Wayne Gretzky, care of Los Angeles, I almost said Lakers, Los Angeles Kings I think they were at the Forum at the time, and you would just send it out there like whatever it was, 10533 Inglewood Boulevard, City of Champions. So I'm pretty pumped about that. I've never seen an ugly Wayne Gretzky card except for one. I do have. I'm going to send it next time. And Pedro Martinez, I'm not sure why I chose to send this one in. I might have just had an extra one sitting around that I thought, you know what, let's see. And 9.5 is not bad. Pedro, remember when he threw, I want to say Buzzy. That's not his name. You remember the big brawl. All right, so now Pele. This card I got off of Auction Ninja, and it looked really good in the pictures. It looked really good in person, and I haven't seen one. I think a 7 was the highest one I saw on auction. 9, nice. Now I'm going to look, and there's going to be a ton of 9s, and they're only worth like $15. And this is what annoys me. I think I cut myself off earlier. I would like to know what kept this from being a 10. I mean, maybe we can see the centering's not great, but everything else about this card, I think this was beautifully kept by the former owner. Yeah, I don't see anything on this card. So we're going to chalk it up and say that SGC's very strict about, I mean, that's probably 55-45, maybe 60-40. I'm not going to measure it, but maybe they figured it to be 63-37. Who knows? I don't. But either way, that's that short video, kind of. If you have any questions about the process that I went through sending these cards out, please don't hesitate to leave a message down in the comments. I will answer you quickly, hopefully accurately. Sorry if you just heard that. I just bumped the microphone. So that's that. Pretty fun. Now I'm in it now, but I'm really pumped about Shohei. Those cards aren't going anywhere. I'm a Dodger fan. Ironically enough, I think all the Shohei Angel cards look better. There's something about, and maybe I'll get used to seeing the blue, but there's something about red on a baseball card that's always, since I was a kid, really just stood out to me. It just looks really nice. Not particularly that one. I think that's kind of an ugly card, but it was still worth the shot. So check back soon. Like I said, the tag box should be here today. So if I do that and make a video today, I'm not going to post them both on the same day. And then we'll do maybe like a short comparison between the two, or a walkthrough. Not that I'm, a professional at it, but it was hard to find any information specific to what I was looking for before I sent it in. So I felt like I was on my own a little bit, and I don't mind sharing my process with others. That's it. I guess I'm done rambling now. Peace.